Hi guys, here are the front piece of my bustier blouse, and in this video I'm going to show you how to join them properly and equally iron them. Let's move over to the sewing machine. So first of all, I'm going to have to join the front piece. I've already started joining these before I remember to do this tutorial. So if you're watching, please exercise patience because I'm still going to join the lining. Now guys, everything I am doing on the actual fabric is what I'm going to repeat on the lining. Now for the actual fabric, after joining it, I'm going to notch from the under bust upward. And that is what you can see me doing. You can see I've done one part of it. Now after notching, I'm going to put it by the side and then we join the lining together. So guys, to find out how this would turn out, grab a cup of coffee and keep watching, okay? So guys, here is my lining. First of all, what I would do is to notch the under bust point, okay? And after notching that for the side front, I will notch for the center front. Now it's time for us to join. So first of all, I love to join from the waistline, okay? And once I get to the under bust, I'm going to twist my hand, but not too much. And then I continue to follow the curvy part of my bustier to join this together. Now, after joining it, you're going to see how this aligns properly well. You can see. So I'm going to go ahead and join the other side. Remember, we have the center front and the two side fronts. Okay. So I've succeeded in joining one of it. I'm trying to join the other. So exactly what I did for the other side is what I'm repeating for this side. There is no two ways about it. Okay. Now, after joining this, I'm going to notch from the under bust upward also, okay? So you can see I am done joining it. I'm going to cut off the thread and then I would notch from the under busts upward, okay? So what I mean by upward is from the under bust to the armhole area. Now, after notching this for the lining, I'm going to go ahead and top stitch. Remember, the front piece, I didn't top stitch it. Sorry, the actual fabric, I did not top stitch it. But for this particular lining, I'm going to top stitch because the lining is going to be inside. But please do not top stitch the actual fabric so that you have neat finishing. Some people actually top stitch, but these days, please do not top stitch it. That gives it a better look and neater outcome. So after top stitching one part, I went ahead to top stitch the other. Now you guys, you can see how the armhole of this my bustier aligns properly. This depends on how you cut this out, okay? That was able to align properly because I raised up the armhole area by 1 inch, which was the dart I took out from the armhole. Now here is my lining and the actual piece. You can see that the lining I top stitch, but then for the actual piece I did not top stitch. Now what I'm going to do is to bring in my bust hem and then I would place it under. Now I'm going to open up my seam allowance and then give it a good press, okay? Just for the seams to stay flat. You can see the way I'm trying to iron this. Please iron this gently. You don't need to rush. And when you're ironing this, you have to keep checking the outer parts to make sure that it doesn't have folds, okay? So I am done ironing one part of it. I'm going to repeat the same thing for the other side. And after this, I'm going to cut out some pieces of hairstay and then I'm going to use it to cover up the seam allowances, okay? So this will make it look neater on the inside and also firmer. It helps to hold the seam allowances so that it will not like loosen up in future. And please note that when you are trying to cover up the seam allowances with the hairstay, you might experience something like this. Go ahead and slit it and overlap it, or you go ahead and cut it out and continue your ironing. Now you're going to have to cover up the whole of the seams, as you can see me doing like this. After you are done with one part, go ahead and repeat the same thing to the other side. Now after that, you go ahead and give this a good press, okay? Make sure you give this a good press. After ironing the inside, go ahead and turn it over to the good part, which is the front part, and equally give it a good press. Reason is because if you don't do this, you're going to experience some kind of fold in front of your bustiers, okay? Now guys, after all of this is what we have. You can see how neatly finished this is looking. Now you go ahead and iron the underbust and the waistline. So here we go. This is what we achieved. and this is what the inside looks like. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this. And you guys, here is the lining. I hope you find this tutorial helpful. If you do, give it a thumbs up and share this video so that more people can get to see it. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.